It's been raining the whole night, and so today we woke up to a cold, chilly, and a rainy morning. And this is always a farmer's dream because rain comes with so many blessings. Because plants always love rain, and so they grow very fast and they become very healthy. So, good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My good name is Haoma underscore KE. The rain finally stopped raining, and it is the right time now to take advantage and go outside and prepare something for breakfast. So, thank you so much for the love and support that you've shown me in my videos. So, let's go and prepare some breakfast together. So, today I'm going to make boiled matoke. We also call it here the green bananas or matoke as a local language. So I decided to pluck the leaves so that I'm going to use it while I'm cooking my green bananas. So this is the process of just how I do it here in my home. I always cook my green bananas in different ways. Sometimes I just fry them and sometimes I boil them. So today is that day that I'm going to boil them. I do not peel my bananas when I'm boiling them. So I only wash them thoroughly, like 2 or 3 times, and then I just cook them just like that. That's how I do it. And because green bananas have that distinct taste, like they have been put some salt in it, so when I'm boiling, I'm not going to put any salt in it. I'm just going to directly boil them and then eat just like that. So that's how I boil my bananas. If you've watched my previous video, this is the banana that I harvested the other day. So, and because I harvested it when it is very mature, so if you delay cooking it or using it, it will start ripening. And when it ripens, most of the time my kids do not like eating it when it is ripe. So the best way to do it is either to sell or to give it out. So part of the bananas, half of it, I've already given it out, and so the other part that have remained is the one that I'm cooking right now. As it continues cooking, because today I have some farm work, I'm going just to prepare some salad, vegetable salad, and then eat it, then go to the farm first before I take my breakfast. So all the vegetables that I'm using to make my salad, I plant them here in my farm and I had harvested them before. So from the cucumber, I also plant them here in my farm. So, and even the carrots, except the tomatoes, they are not yet mature in the farm. So I only buy tomatoes and the red onions for now, because the other red onions in the farm are not yet mature. But I always use the spring onions either if I'm cooking other types of food, and I'm good to go. So even the avocado, we have it here in the farm, and it's avocado season, so it's the right time to take advantage of eating avocado. So we eat avocado in our foods, and also if I'm making any salad or kachumbari. If you're Kenyan, you know kachumbari, but not everyone uses avocado in their kachumbari. Most of the time, the Kenyan way is just tomatoes, onions, either coriander, salt, pepper, and you're good to go. So I'm done with the salad. So I'm going today to harvest the cucumbers. So it's time now to remove this cucumber from this place and plant new ones, because it has served us for a long time. For around 4 months, we've been eating the cucumbers from here. And there were only two, I planted only 2 seeds. And the amount of cucumbers that I've harvested from this section is a lot. And this is why I just love my life here in the village, because I always try and experiment any type of crop and it always works. So today is that day that I'm going to remove everything from here and clear it up so that I can clear this space and plant now the new cucumber, because it's now time. It has served us well and enough, so it's time to go. And everything I plant here is organically grown, because we always use the compost manure, the homemade fertilizer or the liquid fertilizer, or sometimes when I get the cow dung manure, I always use in my farm. So I do not use the store-bought fertilizer, because most of the time it destroys the ground. After some time, when you use that fertilizer for a long time, it tends to destroy the soil, and then you now the crops now start having stunted growth. So the best way to do it is to do it organically. And doing it organically means you use what you have here in the home. From the leaves, you store them and make compost manure. So I'm going to also to harvest the carrots. I always harvest my carrots every single day because I try to avoid harvesting them in bulk. So I only harvest what I use in a day, or sometimes I harvest what I use in 2 days. So I can harvest a certain amount of carrots that I'm going to use for 2 days, and then I have another time that I can harvest now again. So because I have meals that I'm going to cook also today, so it's time to harvest just enough for us today and tomorrow, and then I'm good to go. One of my subscribers asked me about my outdoor sink, and this sink we only made it with bricks, and then after making it with bricks I decided to put tiles on top. The reason why I made an outdoor sink is if you go to any village home, you'll always find a temporary outdoor washing area. So I decided, instead of having something temporary, let me make a permanent outdoor sink so that I can be washing all the dirt from the farm, especially if you're harvesting vegetables from the farm. It's easier when you wash it in outside other than washing it in your kitchen sink, especially if it's an indoor kitchen. So this is the reason why I made this sink. It's purely made from the bricks. Here in the village we make most of our buildings with bricks. This is because bricks are cheaper here, and also they are easily available. So most of our homes we make with bricks. So my matoke is ready, or the green bananas. The purpose of putting the leaves is to make it cook in a steaming method, because the amount of water that I had put was too little, and it has not burnt from below. But I think I overcooked it just a little bit, but it's okay, because you can decide to mash it later, and then make some either beef stew or any other stew that protein stew that you want, and then eat it with the mashed bananas. So I'm just going to eat my bananas with some tea, and because the weather is not that bad, I'm going to take my tea from outside and then go and plant. I'm still going to plant the coriander today, and also I'm going to plant my pineapples. So first, I'm going to plant my pineapple. So what I always do when I buy a pineapple, the head of the pineapple, I always keep it in some water for like a week or 2 weeks. These ones have stayed for 2.5 weeks, and then plant it directly to the ground. Of course, this method stays longer for them to start fruiting, but last year I had one of my pineapples matured, and I ate a pineapple from my farm. So that's why I always try it out, because also here in the village it's very hard to get the pineapple seedlings. So if you really want to plant it, you cannot get it from the either the agrovets or the market. So when I want to plant my coriander, I first soak the seeds in lukewarm water and then plant the next day. So these ones have stayed in my farm for around a month, because coriander takes longer to start now shooting for like a week, then they start shooting. So how I plant it, I just soak the seeds in lukewarm water to make them germinate faster and also have 100% germination rate, and then just dig very shallow trench and then plant it. If you dig a very deep trench, what will happen, the seeds will rot and they will not germinate, so the rate of germination will be lower. And then also when you're covering them, just use very loose soil and then cover them. So that's how I plant my coriander. I always make sure I plant my vegetables in phases. This is to make sure that I have constant supply of vegetables in my kitchen garden, and that is what I've done with almost all my vegetables, and it always makes my life easier because I have constant supply of vegetables here in my farm. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. So I'm going to let this coriander now to mature enough and produce seeds so that I can save for next season. So this is what I always do with most of my vegetables. If they are producing seeds, I always let them mature and produce more seeds. Bye bye. Bye bye. So I'm going to finish this video with some laundry today, but I always wash my clothes with the washing machine. So what I'm just going to do is just to aerate them, because also today the sun is not too bright. So if you're washing just with your hands, they won't dry up easily. So thank you so much for watching. If you have watched this video till the end, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and share the video. So thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye bye.